He was excited to see you, I think.
I know. He's always excited to see me.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited to see you, man. You've been MIA for a while.
Just working, man.
I know.
See, Fit Club has soap now.
Oh, no, I didn't know. Oh, shit. Like the movie.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very cool. I think I'm going to go on Thursday. The original one. Yeah.
Not the
No.
warehouse.
No. They had some good chest machine at the original one. This chest on Thursday.
Yeah, they've been getting new pieces at this one too.
Yeah? Still?
Yeah. Some new stuff
I wonder when they have it finished. I think they told me by the summer.
I think they said the opening was, I thought, in May. So I mean.
Oh, really?
I know we're in May.
Oh, I need to talk to Gavin about it then.
I think Torture Gym's in June.
Yeah, June. Yeah, mid-June.
Did they tell you or?
Yeah. So he's gonna have the soft opening probably like end of May, and then a couple weeks later the grand opening. You haven't been yet, huh?
No. You know, it's like I said.
I know it's kind of far.
I rarely go to.
Yeah.
I was at Fit Club yesterday because I was doing T-shirts next door. That's the only reason I stopped by there. Just having training there. It's just busy though.
Have they moved their shop, the T-shirts? I thought they were like somewhere else.
A different shop.
Oh, okay.
Focus on some other designs from
Okay.
the place next door that helps them with their stuff.
Yeah, because I thought it was close to the post office before. Yeah. How's
Tropical?
Is that a new flavor? Mm-hmm. Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, so I'm not even a week in yet. About 4 days into that. Although I was starting to eat a little more, but I've been a lot more consistent this week for sure.
I know you've been training twice a day. That's like
Yeah, I trained Monday 2 times.
double split. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, Monday, and then
You haven't done that in a while. What did you do Monday?
did legs. So I did a split, and it was a little difficult because Monday was my busy day.
Yeah.
So what I found, you know, which I didn't, you remember my whole schedule was about training last time I did this.
10 years ago.
I had to catch up. I had traveled on the weekend,
Yeah.
and you know, I was actually back at the gym. I text you like super late, you know, and I get up early. I mean, I'm up by 6 most days, and whether I don't do cardio, so I get up and I pretty much handle some business and then I eat. I'm not waking up like absolutely starving.
No.
Although I am hungry, like I could eat right away.
Oh, good.
Because I'm not really trying to take calories out yet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just get consistent calories. I think that's the key.
Do you feel more hungry when you train twice a day? Can you tell? Not yet. Okay.
Because I only did that one day yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday I did calves and shoulders. Yesterday I went to Lift Factory.
Oh, no calf and chest.
No, because I did chest on Friday and I didn't do calves with it, so I missed it because I was traveling. I went to Nashville, but it was a good trip. I mean, I'll talk about it a little bit on the Jaywalk, but
Nice.
this weekend I'm in California, and then I think I'm off for a minute.
Till the end of the month. Are you?
Until June?
Oh.
Mid-June, I have to go for the Rise conference in Tampa.
Okay. Nice.
So I kind of got some off days.
I see
But I have to get in the groove, you know?
the rice cooker is back on the counter. Where's the scale?
No scale.
No scale yet?
I'm eyeing everything.
Eyeballing?
Because honestly, I'm just trying to eat as much as I can.
Yeah.
I had 6 meals yesterday, so all food.
Are the Tupperware back?
I bring them to the office. But what I notice now is I try not to venture far from my house. That's one thing I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell anyone that's on a program
Yeah.
is, you know, don't venture far from your kitchen.
Yeah, it's so much better to eat fresh. Ugh.
I mean, you don't venture far from your kitchen, do you?
No. I could never eat. I remember you eating your your food cold out of Tupperware Expo. I'm like, oh, gross. I don't know how you did that.
I had no choice, you know.
Shit, dude, that's hardcore. Cold fish, cold chicken.
Yeah, I think we've all done it. Anyone that's dieted for contests have done some sort of an unwanted eating frenzy.
Dude. Yeah, I can't wait to see how crazy it's gonna get for you. Because you said already, like you kind of getting back into that groove where you stay in your bubble where you.
Well, I mean, it's just I get into that selfish mode where it's like.
Yeah, cut distraction.
I have a goal, and
yeah.
That's one thing I really like enjoying when I can zone in on something. I haven't really zoned in on anything in a super long time. That I always say that training and bringing in the best physique is probably the most effort I've ever done for anything. I mean, all the business I do, and I mean, we talk about standing at expos for. I just did almost 8 hours this weekend straight without stopping to even go to the bathroom or nothing, right?
Wow.
And the line was 5 hours.
Really?
And it's like, that's easy because it's a time thing.
I know.
Like, there's an end to it. Where training, it's like, it's such a marathon to get to the final destination spot with your physique. And I can't wait to see if I'm satisfied with the progress. I think I'm going to get to 12, and the 12 week is like it's an end. Not to say, I'm going to that's it. Yeah. I may keep going, but 12 weeks I have to get to kind of like a certain point. But I know I'm going to keep going. I
can't tell you right now you won't be satisfied because that's just your nature. That's just who you are.
But to maintain, I mean, I think it always helped. Like, think about if you could just set a cut. Like you were training for a contest, even if you didn't compete. I know you want to compete, but it's just not the schedule doesn't allow it. Just think about if you actually got in like crazy shape. You remember that how you feel, like, and you're like, how long can I hold this for? But it kind of resets your body.
Yeah.
So you can, like, for someone like me that eats clean and trains consistent and doesn't take time off, like I could probably hold a couple years of good shape from that one cut.
For sure.
I don't go bounce right back. You know what I mean?
You never have. Like even after the Olympias and stuff, I remember you would go out with Carrie and Gustavo and his wife, and you would order burgers and fries, and then you order chicken and rice, and you would be telling you nuts. Why are you eating this? And you it was just habit to you.
Yeah.
Right after the Olympia, eating clean again.
Yeah.
That's just your nature, That's just what you eat every day.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So we'll do a little jaywalking. We'll do a little cardio today, which we don't like to do anymore. We're going to start that at 8 weeks, though.
All right. We got the leaf blower, guys. So I hope you'll be happy. We choose this day just on purpose for that. Just kidding. Oh, it's car wash day.
See if they show up.
Yeah, they're late.
Photo of me.
How you doing, okay?
You want to get me on your social media?
You're not the donut of the month this month, are you?
I'm not the donut of the month because guess what happened? I'm now the donut of 2 months because sales were so good.
Really?
Bro.
I need to get a donut then, I guess, huh?
What are you waiting for? You have to try with my donut?
Nah.
He's on a diet right now.
I don't need donuts, you know that.
Listen, you haven't seen me in a bit. I am not eating donuts either, baby. I'm down 27.
You're gonna walk in the morning, are you? Or?
I am.
Oh,
way earlier than
early,
you.
Okay.
Yeah, way earlier than you.
We're doing our jaywalk now.
Doing
So.
the jaywalk now. Well, at least you won't get arrested for that. Listen, you got to try one of those donuts. I know you don't eat a lot of donuts. Just try one, okay? So you get know what you said you did. And send me and Gio a photo of it.
I'll try it out.
See you guys, man.
Here's a donut with pink box. He got me pink box for the show.
Oh, okay.
He got me pink box for the Jay Cutler Classic.
Yeah. Saw that this year.
I called my landscape guy yesterday because I have irrigation pipes. He texted me and said, those pipes only last 12 years. I said, well, we made it longer than 12 because I think we're about 15 years now.
Yeah, you were there, 07, right?
It's amazing. They come every week, and this is
wow.
This is what drops, The Vegas winds are crazy, aren't they?
Yeah. It's really windy.
It was wild last night. So busy, but the wind was blowing around, and like it gets sunny, and then it got dark, and
Yeah, I thought it was gonna rain yesterday. Actually,
well,
at
it
some
did
point.
rain.
Oh, not for me,
It
but
rained here at a couple places. Depends where you were.
yeah.
Okay, come on.
But close to the gym, it was really dark. I was like, oh man. I'm on his turf.
We didn't walk yesterday.
Oh. Is he itching to walk whenever you skip a day?
He's always, he gets up in the morning kind of like me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was wondering what it would be like to be a dog and kind of have to wait on the owners all the time.
Dude, they get quite the life. I would like to be one of my dogs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what's your dog schedule?
And they do nothing.
What do they do?
They sleep all day. They sleep, they eat, they poop.
When do you take them out, though? This morning or
I take them out like several times a day.
this morning you got up and took them out?
Yeah, yeah.
Where?
Just outside.
Not to the park?
No, not every day. Yesterday I took them to the dog park. They actually loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
Are you excited about going to Cali this weekend?
Yes, we're flying.
Yeah. You getting a new car?
Yeah, but not getting it until I come back, I don't think.
Oh?
I don't think I'll, I'm trying to figure that out. Because I'm going to trade this one. I'm going to trade the other Suburban in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, it took me almost 2 years to get what I wanted.
Yeah, I remember you
talking.
talking.
Pandemic, they couldn't get it.
Oh, okay. That was a long time ago. You told me you had a new one coming.
Yeah.
Looks great.
So we'll see.
What year is it?
It's brand new. It's 23.
Okay.
It's got a diesel motor, so I never owned a diesel before.
No?
No. Pretty excited about that. But a lot's been going on. I don't even know if we've done jaywalking since my show in Boston.
It's been a while since we did jaywalking.
You know, because I've been kind of just... I know we put out a couple of training videos and whatever else. I got J-Max shooting some stuff. We have to go to Atomics today.
Okay.
We're shooting there. But, you know, the show was a huge success. You know, remember how big Vegas was?
Yeah.
Boston was just as big.
Oh, I remember when I
It was a
went.
big audience.
Yeah.
You know, we got some really cool belts that Peter at ANC made for me with the Jay Cutler Classic. You know, Cardillo, his nephew or whatever engraved the belts and had Jay Cutler Classic on it.
Oh, nice.
So they gave those, and then, you know, Maureen and Fran came.
Yeah, why were they there?
They came. She did a posing seminar at Nate's Gym Hub gym, and then, you know, they were kind enough to come over and be part of the event.
That's great.
So I got to spend some time with them. You know, obviously Jose and,
Yeah.
you know, Nate's doing the New York Pro, his 212. I think it's his first pro show, actually.
Wow.
He looks really good. And I saw Mark Lobliner in Nashville. He's doing it also.
Really?
Yeah, he looks incredible.
Wow.
So those two are having this online kind of back and forth.
Okay.
And they've been saying who's going to beat who. But, you know, I've known Mark for a super long time, too.
Yeah.
It was great to see him. I got out to, you know, when I went to Nashville last weekend, you know, Brent out there, who owns Armada, he has Carbon Culture, which you'll recognize with the name because Brandon Curry had a piece of the one.
Yeah.
Murphy's Bro.
So was it a gym or was it a supplement store?
A gym.
Okay.
So he invited me to come out and train. We worked out, and I trained with Brad from Arsenal. We worked out together.
Right.
And that, you know, on Friday. So it was kind of cool. I landed. The weather was terrible. It was raining, and but we had a great expo. You know, Roy brought me out for this Music City Fit Expo. It was awesome. It was like his second or third year, but it was like his first big year.
Okay.
He had over 150 booths, and
nice.
And it was in the fairgrounds over there. So it was really nice. I actually enjoyed it a lot. People were super nice.
Yeah.
And we flew back early, got back on Sunday, and kind of dove into the routine, you know.
I've never been to Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, Flex used to live there.
Yeah, I remember.
Brandon lived there. Matt
He
Jansen
used to
lived
have
there.
a smoothie bar or something.
Oh,
Flex.
who did?
Flex.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Come on.
Yeah.
It's okay. Come on. It's okay. Look for your friends over here.
Oh.
Wants to see if he can find them. Are they there?
He's not.
Nobody's
No.
there. Nobody's there.
No one to bark at.
Yeah, so it was good. I mean, I just forget how hard it is to travel with the food, and
Oh, dude, it's the worst.
you know, that's the one thing, like, whether you're a firefighter or a police officer or, you know, a mailman or, you know, a student.
Something where you're on the road.
The biggest obstacle is the food.
Yeah.
And that's why meal prep has become so
Big
so
business.
relevant.
Yeah, big business.
You know, and you know, I mean, obviously having trifecta for the bundle meals, but you know, I mean, back in the days with MegaFit, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're based in that area. I got to spend some time. We actually went to dinner with Billy and PG.
They're from Tennessee? Okay.
They're from Kentucky,
Okay.
so I get to hang out with those guys, which was great to catch up with them. And you know, I mean, I never knew that, you know, meal preps would go the distance they went, and now it's of course part of everyone's kind of.
Dude, what year were you with them the first time? That was so long ago.
I want to say 15 or 16.
Seems longer than that for some reason. Weren't you still competing?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but if you remember, I met them because they brought me out for their gyms. They have
Right.
these mega gyms, and
Right.
they have several locations now.
Mm.
And they actually they brought me out, and I stayed at their parents' house because they had no hotels. It's so
remember
like
that.
so country out there. So I stayed with their parents, and super nice people.
I
And,
remember
you know,
that.
I mean, I would never, you know,
It's not your.
stay at someone's house.
I know it's not your type. Yeah.
So-
You like your own space. Yeah, put a mic on Jay. We'll put a mic on Jay.
Is it good or?
It's good.
We had technical difficulties, you know. That's the part about filming is.
It happens.
I remember the first time I did Fuad's podcast,
Yeah. Did you have to redo it?
like 2 hours, and it didn't record.
Oh no! You had to redo the whole thing.
Yeah. He felt so bad.
I'm sure.
It was in his early days. I'm sure he's probably mad that I even bring that up because he was embarrassed about it, but I didn't mind at all. I think he was surprised, like, oh my God, I can't believe Jay's not even mad about that. I'm like, all right, I can tell the stories over and over, you know. I have a lot of stories.
You do have a lot of stories. You and Milos, man.
Yeah.
That's stories.
So it was around 2016, somewhere around there, that the prep started. Because, I mean, think about when we were traveling to the Arnold's and like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm just thinking there, I mean, when you came to Vegas, obviously we had my house, so we had meals prepped.
Yeah.
But when we'd go to Columbus and, you know, I was trying to find food and they would have that big buffet. Do you remember the buffet?
At Muscle Tech?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So they'd have a room and they'd have it just for
For the
us to
athletes.
eat, yeah. And then Deloro would bring his Tupperware.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Dude, he would bring his empty Tupperware and fill it up with chicken breast, and he got busted.
What'd they say? They got mad, huh?
That was Marie. You remember?
Yeah, I don't remember.
And she said, "What are you doing? We're being
It was
charged for those
Mary.
chicken
It was Mary. Yeah,
Mary.
Mary.
Oh my God. And he was like, well, I gotta eat later. I'm like, dude. I mean, it was nice enough for them to let us eat, you know, because we're just all your crew. We're not really part of Muscle Tech. you know?
Yeah.
They were pretty generous, actually.
Yeah, great company, man, you know.
Yeah, they were like always so.
I get disappointed when I hear people talk about former companies they were with, and, you know, unless they were just treated poorly, but there's
Yeah.
nothing anyone can truly say bad about how Muscle Tech treated us. And, you know, to be honest, you know, I know the advertisements were, at the time, people thought were really outrageous, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, you remember how much product they used to send me, and
Oh.
I used it all. You know, you laugh, but I used to use the Cell Tech. I mean, you used to sell it in your store, right?
Yep. Celtec. What was the other one?
Nitrotech was the protein.
Yeah.
But they had some good ones. I mean, they treated me so well.
Well, you were their stars for years, dude.
I know, but Paul was just a good guy. And,
Yeah.
you know, they had such a good staff, you know, that
They had quite the roster
Steve
at some point.
Minardo
Man. They
and-
had all the champions.
you know, Jason Breeze and all those
Yeah.
guys. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
good.
nice. They were always so good to us. I mean, all your extended, you know, team and stuff. They were great.
were you in Venice when I did when I came after 09 and I did the shoot at Muscle Beach? Did you come out and shoot that?
I don't think I was there.
I wonder why you
I
weren't
remember.
there.
I don't know, but I remember those pictures though. They were great.
There was the one with me standing on the fence,
Yes,
like leaning.
yes.
And I had the sunglasses
Yes.
on, and
I remember that shoot. Yeah, I wasn't there.
I wonder how you couldn't be there if you
I
were.
don't know. Maybe I was at the store. I don't know where I was actually. Which is surprising because we hung out a lot at that time. You were in Cali all the time.
Yeah, what shocks me is you actually. So you would train at noon.
Yeah.
So you have this adjustment now with your training, and so why do you train at the time that you do? Because you train later and later. It
Yeah.
seems like you train at 3:30 or whatever.
Yeah, 3
right?
o'clock now. Yeah, I don't know.
How
it just-
come?
sometimes I have things to do, and for a short period of time, I have to change the training. And if it works out well, then we just keep it that way. And that's kind of what
But
happened.
how do you go from training at like 11 or 12 to that?
Because
Because I mean, you just.
I think it was something with Eric, and he had to train a little later that day. So this is a training partner. then.
So when you trained at noon, you
Yeah.
had 2 meals, right?
Yeah.
So you'd eat your breakfast, then you'd drive to Venice
Yeah.
and eat at the gym,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then you would train.
Yeah.
And
Then
then
I'll have
now, how many meals do you eat before that 3 o'clock? 3?
No, still 2, unfortunately, because my appetite's not great. But I should have at least 3.
Yeah, man, I would be almost 4 meals in at this point.
Yeah, ideally that's what I would like to do. Yeah.
I mean, I've been eating every 2 hours right now.
Wow, that's awesome.
You know what's kind of nice though, and this is the early stages, I'm actually hungry for every meal.
Well, I'm sure.
And I walk away like, oh, that's it. That's all I get to eat. And I'm eating like 2 cups of rice and
Really?
8 ounces of meat. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Damn.
I'm trying not to go right back to what I think I should eat. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because you remember what you used to eat.
I mean, the breakfast is gigantic. You
I know,
that.
always.
So like I'll have a carton of egg whites. Then I'll have 2 whole eggs. And then I'll have Ezekiel. But I have like a cup of cottage cheese. And some like melon fruit.
Yeah.
And then I have a banana. And I have
Wow.
grits
Wow.
right now. That's what my breakfast.
That's a good breakfast.
Yeah, it's huge, right?
Yep.
My favorite meal of the day.
You are. That it is.
I always wonder what everyone's favorite meal of the day is. I guarantee if I ask that question and I say list below, they're gonna say breakfast.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your favorite meal of the day? Tell me.
Mine? Usually post-workout.
I'm asking the
okay,
viewers.
sorry. Yeah. Yeah,
Yours
mine-
is post. What's post?
So post, usually I'll have something like a lot of food. You know, I'll have either some pasta or lots of rice, lots of carbs.
So let me ask you this. So you train and you have to drive 30 minutes back home. So do you bring them for food with you to the gym to eat
Sometimes.
after the gym?
Sometimes.
How do you wait to eat that long?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sometimes I'll bring food, but most of the time I'll just, I may have an apple just to tie me over, and then I'll just eat my full meal like when I get home. But I know I can eat after a workout without even really worrying about the calories because I need them, you know, so
Yeah.
it's nice.
Do you still eat out at all?
Sometimes, but not that often.
Yeah, I had teriyaki boy yesterday.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
8 ounces of steak and 2 cups of white rice after training.
It's good. Their steak is really
It's
good.
kind of nice because I go right from Lift Factory to there,
Oh, it's right there.
and I went, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
their
enjoyed
steak
it
is really good.
actually.
Yeah. But would you usually eat out at all? Like, so how many times a day, how many times a week would you say you actually eat out?
But if I'm not traveling, I rarely eat out at all, unless it's, I mean, Teriyaki Boy would be probably one of the few places
Yeah,
I would eat out right now, just
Yeah.
because I know what I'm eating.
yeah.
So
Okay.
that's the goal, is to kind of get everything, get in the routine, and then
Yeah.
once the body gets going, obviously. Even in 09, we were eating at Teriyaki Boy, if you remember.
Yeah.
Remember we would eat after the training session?
It's clean, dude. It's really clean.
Were we doing that in 2013 or?
I think so. Yeah, you would take the whole gang to eat there.
Yeah, I got to get some tissue work though. I got a little twinge in my shoulder.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I was pressing and I felt a little strain in there.
You gonna see Corey or?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see Steve Murphy.
Oh yeah, well.
I texted him the other day, I sent him some protein.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I miss him.
Or Derek Farnsworth.
Yeah.
Get him to work on me,
Yeah. He's doing the Masters Olympia.
Yeah, he's excited about it.
I'm sure. He keeps going on strong, man, Derek. How old is he? Like 53 now, I think?
Yeah, when are we gonna launch this?
As soon as you want.
When will it be done?
Tonight?
So, yeah, New York Pro is this weekend. They
Yeah.
just had Pittsburgh. What did you think about the guest posing? Tell me what your thoughts were.
I thought, I was, first of all, I was surprised to see Rami there.
You were.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
Were you impressed?
Not so much with Rami.
Just not as big as you expected him to be?
Yeah, he's just like off season for him, I thought Derek looked crazy.
Unbelievable, huh?
Derek Lunsford. I'm
Lunsford.
like, oh, jeez. And I'm sure he knew it too, so he probably like prepped for that.
Yeah.
Because everyone's kind of watching to see what
He was a
people look.
showstopper last year,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
What about Samson?
Yeah, he looked good. I know Milos is really high on him. He loves him because it's his guy, obviously. But I don't know,
Do you think Nick Walker looked impressive too?
yeah, Nick always looks impressive. But to me, Derek is the one kind of just like pops in my.
What
in my
about
head.
Hunter Labrada?
Not a fan, dude. He's a great guy and everything and stuff. I don't know.
He's got some of the best shape up there though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because I'm comparing it to his dad all the time. You know what I mean?
His dad was arguably first or second in the world a couple
dude,
times,
Yeah. Lee was so good, and especially for a smaller guy.
But Hunter got fourth as second Olympia.
I know. Yeah, people like him. He's
He's
definitely
been top
good.
10 every one he's done. That's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's just getting started,
Yeah, I think he's going to break through this year, I think.
You think?
I think he's going to surprise people, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's just kind of unfortunate that Hadi Chupin can't show up and
I know.
show people what's up. You saw he went online and posted, don't forget about me kind of thing.
Right.
So he's like, hey, I'm still here.
That's what happens when it's like Yates when he was champions,
Yeah, they forget, right?
You come once a year to compete and then disappear. You never see him again for
Yeah.
a year. Well,
Yeah, it was, I thought it was one of the better lineups we've seen, to be honest.
yeah,
And, it's going to be a hell of a showdown come
yeah.
November.
I can't wait.
Do you think you'll go? Or
No, Florida. But they're
won't
coming
go?
back to Vegas next year, though. They're going to be at the
I don't know
Resort
where
World.
it's going to be.
Resort World, I heard.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll see.
so that'll be great.
I mean, the expo is always great at the convention center.
Yeah,
More space and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
For sure.
We'll see if Hadi can hold on to the title. That was one thing I always had to endure, was people saying, oh, so-and-so's coming to take your title.
I know.
You remember.
I know.
Every year.
Never ends.
Do you remember when those guys were in your store telling you that I wasn't going to win the title?
Oh, I remember like it was yesterday.
What'd they tell you, that I couldn't win it back, right?
Yeah.
What'd you tell them?
I got into fights with some people.
You did,
Because once you lost in 08, and I knew you were going to win back in 09, people would come in my store like, yeah, Kai Green's going to win and stuff. So I would get into altercation with people. And I did that with one guy in particular, Franco.
Yeah.
And then so I kicked him out of the store. And then when, of course, after the prejudging, he comes to see you like, oh, Jay, I knew you. I'm like that. And I said, no, get the hell out of here. You wanted Kai to win. He was just like, oh my God.
And what did he say?
He was like all flustered and shit because he knew I was right. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I hated those people who just like wrote you off on the radio or wherever. I'm like, remember
Yeah.
Donnelly? Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
They
That
all
was
doubted
bad.
it, right?
That was bad. Doubters, yes. That's what we used to call them.
The doubters, yeah.
No, that wasn't good for my blood pressure.
I know. Well, you. Hopefully, you've calmed down a little since then.
Well, you're not competing anymore, so I don't care.
Well, I'm coming back. Everyone thinks I'm competing.
I know. It's
Crazy.
funny. I think as you change, and as you let people see a little bit what's going on, it's gonna intensify the rumors. You know, they're gonna keep wishing for sure.
Well, man, guys, we appreciate you following along. I hope you enjoyed our jaywalk. Appreciate all the men and women. I had a lot of women in Nashville tell me
Really?
they follow jaywalk. Yes.
Oh, they like it.
I think their husbands or spouses.
That's
you
awesome.
know. But I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed another session. This is the beginning of my transformation. We'll have some updates soon, physique-wise, and we'll get some body showing. Get some abs showing, and make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow. Make sure you share the video, and please comment your favorite meal of the day. Which one is it?
Ah, yes.
I guarantee I know what it's going to be. So
Okay, we'll see if you're right.
we out.
All right.
See for you, no worries for you. That Game of Thrones, go Cersei on you. I flipped the script, I rolled the dice. Don't fall asleep, cause I'm working nights. Hey, you trying to